I'm Grace.
So let's get started.
I'm a recipe blogger, family-taught home chef,
Cheers.
Cheers.
iPhone-only photographer, and proud New Englander.
Get your Mexican food fix at home with crispy baked chicken taquitos. It's a football season staple in my house with an ice-cold bia and all the traditional toppings. I am in the most wonderful mood right now because I am very close to having taquitos for dinner. And not just any old taquitos, we're talking about chicken taquitos and baked crispy chicken taquitos that are oh so flavorful and fabulous. So let's just cut to the chase and get cooking. We have here chicken. I have 2 cups of shredded chicken. You can go 2 ways. The first way is buy some rotisserie chickens in the grocery store and just shred the rotisserie chickens. Make sure to not include any skin. Or you can use chicken thighs, which is what I did, boneless, skinless. You just cook them 400 degrees for 30 minutes and then shred them. Either way works. To this bowl, we're going to add all of our flavors. And this here is the first flavor, sour cream. You can use the half-fat sour cream or the full-fat. I'm using the half-fat, I actually like it better. I feel like it's a little more tangy. But it's also nice and creamy too, which is going to help bind the chicken together and have like a nice filling. Then I have some cheddar cheese. I use extra sharp cheddar cheese, and this is flavor, and it's also going to help bind things together. And then I have some chili powder, and this is chili powder as in C-H-I-L-I, which is a blend of spices. And this is great to add kind of like that little Mexican flair. And then I have some chipotle powder, which smells so good. It smells so smoky and so intense, and that's exactly the flavor that it's going to give your taquitos. And then I have some fresh garlic. And again, garlic makes everything better. And then finally, I have just some limes. So I'm gonna use just a full lime here and just squeeze it away. And this will add a little tanginess. And now all you have to do is mix it all together. The smell test, it's good. All right, I'm gonna go grab a baking sheet and we're gonna start assembling our taquitos. We're getting so close to taquito time that I can almost smell them. Okay, I have here some corn tortillas, and this is the trick of the trade here. I'm going to take 2 moist paper towels, one on the bottom on a plate, and then one on the top, just like this. I'm gonna do kind of like a little wrap action here, and I'm gonna pop this in the microwave for just 15 seconds, and it's going to kind of steam your corn tortillas and make them nice and malleable, so that way we can fold in our filling. Here we go. Oh, I have 2 plates. 1 plate only. All right, they're nice and warm. I did them for a little bit longer than 15 seconds, like 25, just because there's a lot of them. You can do them in increments as you go if you want to. So they're nice and malleable. Perfect. So I'm going to take my first one and I'm just gonna put it on a plate, and I'm going to grab, it's actually probably easier if I use a smaller spoon here, just a little bit of filling. A little bit goes a long way. You want to fill basically the bottom third of your corn tortilla, just like this. A little bit more. Okay, perfect. And then you're just going to roll your taquito. You don't need to be like super aggressive and pinch it. Just gonna roll it delicately. And then you're gonna have a seam side, this side here, and you're just gonna stick the seam side down, just like that. And that's all you need to do. You're just gonna keep working. If you need to microwave your corn tortillas again, you can. And yeah, you can just stuff them to death and smell them. Who knows? I'm getting excited. A step closer. Last step before they go in the oven is to just brush them with some oil. I use just an oil that doesn't have a taste, which is vegetable oil or canola oil. And you don't want to like drown them, but you want to make sure that they're nicely rubbed just so they get nice and crispy in the oven. You're gonna pop them in the oven at 425 for 15 minutes until they're nice and golden brown and crispy. Let's go. So it's been 15 minutes. If you want a little extra something, sprinkle a little cheese right on the top of your taquitos. So they're fresh out of the oven, and although I just want to start ripping them apart and eating them all, I have some fun toppings, and I'm just gonna do them up. So of course you can't just serve taquitos plain. You gotta serve it with something fun. Pico, limes, tomatoes, iceberg lettuce, maybe some sour cream, you know, the whole 9 yards. And then you have to try. I'm just gonna try it alone because I know it's gonna be so good. Oh my gosh. It is so fantastic. The inside, tangy, a little spicy, has all of those Mexican flavors, and the outside crispy. You can't get better than this. Check this out on tastefullygrace.com. You won't regret it.